The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
So I can learn some herbalism, which I need.
Although it's
They
mostly going
disappear
to be...
for 40 minutes.
I'll be like to M. Sorry, M, but I'm going to need a proper forge to be able to reshape this armor.
I understand.
The metal's too tough, but that's a good thing in the long run. You want tough metal. I cannot pry these links apart. They're very strong.
AD.
Yeah, which is weird because they don't seem particularly... What's the way of putting this? Thick? They're a fine metal, but very sturdy.
That's okay.
Pretty successful herbalism.
Okay. Now the problem with this is you don't know anything about any of this.
So I'm just gathering a bunch of
So
stuff.
this is, broadly speaking, gathering a bunch of stuff that you now need to taste and test.
So, because we're in a situation where I don't want to
It's great for me learning because I'm watching him do it, so I'm learning.
I'll...
So you'll see stuff go, and you'll be like,
Not that one.
that one.
Bad for orc, probably really bad for human.
Or maybe needs to be diluted or refined to
Yeah.
work as painkiller or something. Yeah. Yeah, so you guys, you come back to the camp and you spend the rest of the night unconscious or paralyzed or on a trip, bro.
to learn what these do.
And
It takes a while too, because you got to wait for the effects of one to wear off, because you don't know what's...
Come out of one's particularly bad trip. Definitely dilute if used. Unless give to enemy.
the only problem is this how it works on an orc.
Usually affect worse for other, but could be vastly different, me have learned.
And then it comes time for sleepy buys. You can't do watch. You're too drugged up. You're sleeping all night, so Saphiro, M, and Roya will share the load. Roya's like, Saphiro will take first watch.
Of course. Oh, Em, are you still hurt?
I'm fine.
He's forcing himself upon it.
Inside!
Pretty much. 13. Which is one below my whiz or int, depending on...
She's fine.
She's okay? She's not injured?
I mean, minorly.
Well, I might as well heal her, because I'm about to rest up at the end of this thing anyway.
You know what your god will feel about squandering healing magic.
You're healing the human half of her, it's all good.
You know,
If you use it too often on minor things, he may decide...
Well, if it's so minor that it's just like a little...
Well, you mean you don't know. She's not telling it.
Yeah. Fine.
No, you want watch. Watch.
Very well. Good night, Em.
Em will dig herself under a pile of stuff on the cart and fall asleep.
I mean, I know a way of getting somebody else to help me with watch.
oh no! Oh!
You rub the lamp. I am the slave of the lamp. I am here to serve you, master.
Hello, Genie. Thought you might have wanted to spend some time outside the lamp for a bit. I'm on watch, so...
Oh, then don't let me distract you.
Oh, try not to let you distract me too much. How have you been, anyway?
I'm sorry, master?
How have you... Are you happy being in my service?
Serving you pleases me much, master.
That's good to know. You are being honest with me, right?
Of course, Master. Have I displeased you?
No. Been quite happy with you. I'm happy that you're not getting tortured and beaten up anymore. That wasn't very nice. Glad you're out of Womba's hands.
Whatever Master wishes is, of course, correct.
Do you not have your own opinion of anything?
My opinion is whatever you wish it to be, Master.
Your own?
Do not understand. If you do not tell me what opinion to express, how am I to please you? What if I said something that displeased you?
Well, I'm sure that will happen at some point, but do not fear. I mean you no ill. I'm not going to hit you or beat you or torture you.
Master should not make promises he cannot keep.
That is a promise I can keep.
Dark God be like, oh, really?
Anyway, enjoy your freedom outside the lamp for some time. It's quite pretty in here, isn't it?
Of course, Master, whatever you say.
Oh, of course. You just mimic my own opinion. I suppose this is what comes of you being the slave of the lamp.
I am the slave of the lamp, Master.
So if you're only looking after slaves, man.
There's so many of them.
Dude.
I'm
There
just
are
not
many
gonna-
things watching us.
Yes. I suppose you can tell me how many of them are intelligent creatures rather than just...
48.
Aha. I suppose you can tell me how many plan to attack us.
48.
Oh, goody. I guess I'll have to be extra vigilant. Thank you, Genie.
Anything to serve you, Master. Provided that those things fall within the bounds of my rules.
Of course. It's so hard to just have a conversation with you.
I'm sorry, Master. Please forgive me.
It's not your fault. I'm sure it's to do with your rules.
I'm sorry if they displease you, Master.
It's not your
Would you
fault.
like me to conjure forth a cane for you to beat me with?
No, I said I wasn't going to do that.
Would you like me to enchant it so that it will do it itself?
I do not wish to beat or harm you.
Would you like me to torment myself?
No,
How do you wish to punish me then?
I don't want to punish you. I want to stop that from happening.
Of course, Master is always right.
Do you like being punished?
If you think I should, Master.
She's a woman.
If only there was some way I could free you of the curse of being a genie.
But that is what I am, Master.
Of course. Thank you for telling me about the 48 things that mean nothing.
Fewer
Oh.
now.
Fewer?
Yes.
Oh, good.
You could kill each other.
What's it down to now?
56.
That's more.
But there are fewer that mean to attack you.
Oh, okay.
And one other. I cannot tell you more without a wish, Master. I'm sorry.
And I'm still 4 days away from being able to... Yeah. I'm assuming it's a bit hard to keep track of days down here.
Yes, of course. Master is always right.
Then today's the day for the wish. You're always right.
He's always right as long as it doesn't conflict with the rules of the land.
I'm just hoping the rising and setting of the sun isn't affected by the fact that we're not witnessing that down here.
But it still rises and sets though, so...
He's probably very aware of the
I
time.
don't know that.
I mean, you'll be able to tell if I could use a rest, correct?
Of course.
And I cannot at this point.
Sorry, Master.
That's fine.
Please don't deactivate me.
Deactivate you. What does that even mean?
When a lamp is rendered non-functional and incapable of producing any way in or out, I become trapped within. Sealed within a lamp as such, I would slowly atrophy into non-existence.
No, I don't want to do that. So I thought you'd appreciate coming outside every so often.
Insofar as this is outside, Master.
Well, yes. True, we are deep underground.
Mm-hmm.
Still, it's quite pleasant here, all things considered.
Oh.
Anyway, I should pay attention to my surroundings. And I will make an watch roll.
There we go.
Just wanted to have some banter with Jeannie. That's a pass.
You're definitely aware of numerous things moving around the camp, watching you, looking at the fire, looking at you, looking through you, waiting for that moment when your awareness drops to pounce on everyone and kill them dead, or whatever. Maybe you're making them afraid.
So I don't ever see any of them, I just get the sensation that
Yes.
they're close. Yeah, okay.
Believe it or not, the denizens of the Underdark are very good at not being seen.
Oh, no, I do believe that.
It's a
absolutely.
key survival
I
trait.
do believe that entirely.
There's always a bigger whatever the fuck that is.
I'm guessing every so often I hear an example somewhere deep in the forest of there's
Snack
a bigger
crunch.
thing. Yes.
Eventually, you have to wake Roya up.
I will go over to Roya and gently rock her. Roya. Roya.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Is it time for my watch?
It is time for your watch.
Very well.
You want some company, Jeannie's sitting over there.
Poor thing.
I know, right?
Now, off you go to sleep. You need your rest if you're going to be of any use to anyone, for anything ever.
Oh,
Anything to report?
there's a lot of things out there. At least 50.
And you didn't think to wake us?
Oh, apparently they're being kept there. Just watching us, waiting for an opening, as long as you don't give them one.
Oh, good. No pressure then.
Hmm.
Oh well, if you go to sleep.
Of course. May your watch be a quiet one.
Aye. She'll pull her sword out and lay it across her knees.
Good night, Royal.
Oh, that's a pass. Eventually, you are all woken up for the roaring. I'm gonna
Post-sleeping.
give you one of these. You've been carrying the lion's share of the scouting and doing a fairly diligent job of it.
Thank you.
That predates stainless steel, so you can't get it wet.
I'll pray.
You need to pray just to make it today.
I'll I'll have a look around the exterior of the camp.
Okay. You head off into the dark.
I've been told otherwise, so
Also,
So while you're doing that, you hear him say, "According to Tall Woman, lots of things watching us all the time." So you head off into the underbrush, and
trekking past.
oh, good, yeah. So you find some tracks of what looks like some kind of very large, very fierce, maybe like a cat of some kind.
Yep.
And you track it right up to the point where it and 3 of its mates is, and they're like about that tall, and they are looking up at you, going like, initiatives.
Hey, they can talk.
Two.
And it is 9.
Cat 1 goes first. Miss. Cat 2. I don't think that's going to hit you. You have a weapon out, right?
I have a weapon out, so it makes it AC 2.
I pretty much can't hit you except on a 19 or a 20.
Yep.
And they have failed to hit you.
What's their ACs?
6s. Wait, no, those are 8s.
Hey.
They're 8s, are they?
Yeah, so I was looking at the other thing that you haven't seen yet.
the other thing.
That's a hit.
Okay, yep, good. The sounds of combat are happening just outside of the camp.
They will rush to
Surrounds
aid,
everyone.
putting the Eye of Ifrit in the sling.
And I will, on the way out, I will also douse the fire with
3.
the hammer.
3. That's good. That's a good chunk of its hit points. Fail. Fail. Yes, they sort of lunge at you together, but get in each other's way a bit.
Yep. So 2 attacks this round.
Oh, Christ, here we go.
Oh, 2. It's a miss. 7. It's a hit. 3.
2 more and it's dead. No one else has rolled initiative, so they can't be here yet.
I was just waiting
Oh, I
for
was
the
waiting
rolling
for
to happen.
Yeah,
So
so that's to arrive and then
to be told to.
No, you have to roll initiatives and then travel.
Okay.
So I'll roll some attacks while that's happening.
7.
Miss. Miss. Really? You came all this way to suck? What are you, Nickelback?
Maybe this is why they didn't attack.
Maybe.
They're like, a couple of them have too much AC for this.
It's a hit.
Can you do less than 2 damage?
No.
It's dead. There's 2 others, though.
Yep.
7.
10.
So the cats are going to go, then you can arrive. Oh, awesome. That's a critical one. So I guess bunched up like this. I guess you hit your mate. Let's do some damage. Where's my d6?
I did not prepare
3
spell
damage.
for this either.
And a
You
save
haven't used them,
versus
which should carry
poison.
over if it works the same as the cleric.
No, I
That
meant,
is a 4, so that's
particular
a fail.
animal-based
Cool.
spells.
So, cat number 2 accidentally hits cat number 1 with its claws. Cat number 1 stiffens like a board.
Ooh.
Paralysis.
Paralysis poison in the front paws. They're pounce and eats.
Nice.
Until they hit you.
You're very glad that it's hard for them to hit.
Then Stump barrels into the gun going. He did it.
Brightly glowing sling swinging.
2 attacks. So I take the one that's not paralyzed.
Okay.
Because again, I don't want to be
I mean, he's on 7 though, so he actually goes before you.
Alright. I thought he was still okay.
Yeah, he arrived, and now he gets to do a thing.
Well, I can see that one of them seems to be not moving too... Well, 2 of them seem to be not moving too much. So the one that is, I will let fly the Eye of Ifrit.
Oh, he's using it up, because he might not be able to find it.
Yeah, there's a 10% chance each turn. Oh, increasing 10% chance. Yes. That's full charge.
Well, it's not
They get
full.
D6 fire
You can only
damage.
go up one stage, right? In a fire.
No, in a fire it can go all the way.
You're
Yeah.
joking.
Now, every hour they live in sunlight, they gain a +1 up to the charge last charge per charge. Oh, hang on, actually, it might be. Just for 2 hours, it's the same hour. Oh, so up to +3. So they're +2, but they're inherently +1. That's still a hit.
That's
it
what
will
I
do.
thought.
If it's at least +2, they do gain the fire damage, but they don't get the burn. And it will still be plus burn damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 damage total.
Well, this one hasn't been damaged, I don't think.
No,
So, it's not dead.
no. I rolled 1s on both die.
Can you... If you hit it, and you can't do less than 2 damage, you kill it.
I should roll the right dice though.
It's a good thing there isn't kill bonuses anymore.
It's a hit.
Dead.
Yeah.
Leave it. Combat is over. There's
'Cause
just
you
that
can't-
one Saphira bursts into the clearing. Combat is over.
No.
I wonder how long it's paralyzed.
The other one, I'll coup de grace it.
Oh.
It can't stop you.
Yeah.
What's
I
going
could have
on?
made I could have made a friend if I had the right spell, but I don't.
I need the hit points.
It also depends on if it's applicable.
The cat's fur
Yeah.
is sharp, like porcupine quills.
Okay.
And since you are... What are you doing?
I was just rolling to see if I could retrieve the bullet, and I did succeed.
Okay. Just make...
Yeah.
So if you're going to handle it in any way, you need to make a dexterity check. I realize for you, that's laughably easy.
But
or you will prick yourself
Yep.
on the quills. Their eyes are slit like a goat's,
okay.
sideways.
I am going to carve one of them up. Not the one that I've slit the throat of, because that's in good condition. But I want to check what the poison, where the air glands are for that one.
Go
Similar
ahead.
thing as beforehand.
The same penalty will apply.
It wasn't what I thought it was. It's a 1.
You accidentally stick yourself with one of the claws
Yep.
and become paralyzed.
Yep.
If you fail a save versus paralyzation check.
I do not.
You are paralyzed for 1 round. Only 1 round. It's a very weak paralytic.
Hey, it's enough when they're pouncing on something to
And to
rip out its throat.
immediately eat it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pounce, paralyze, coup de grace.
Yeah.
That's
That's
what
not
they're
small.
for. They don't attack capable awake things
Oh.
unless threatened.
It also makes sense that that it would be so low because, of course, we see it affects each other. They don't want to be eating meat that's paralyzing their mouth. Yeah.
I'll come over and
Sadly, you failed that one, so you learn nothing.
Well, I learned about the paralyzation. How long?
Yeah, you learn that this would actually be kind of semi-useful for your purposes, but for their purposes, it's very good.
Yeah.
what if I risk trying now?
It's about this point you're starting to go, like, is fucking everything down here poisonous?
Yes.
The answer to that is no. But so so close to everything, you might as well just say that.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Some
probably,
of them are venomous.
well, there's probably one place worse than this place. Serenia.
Yeah.
You think I'm kidding?
Yeah,
the area
Catanzaro.
around Catanzaro is basically Australia in my setting.
So yes, we set up a little watch around Sulin until she is unparalyzed.
It takes a whole turn. A whole round, not a turn.
This is about a minute.
10
right?
minutes.
Around you.
We're off quick. You feel okay?
Yeah, but that would be effective for them.
Thought about maybe now have learned a little of herbs here to make something, but thought best not to risk it.
I didn't.
Sorry, my dude, I know what it says in the player's handbook, but herbalism doesn't grant you the ability to make poisons.
No, I mean
They split that
a
off into
cure
toxicology
for.
later.
There's more of making a cure for.
I need the
paralysis.
herbalism to make my toxicology easier.
Yeah.
Why I spent time learning from Adrian.
And then he went away.
And then he went away, which stopped my growth.
It's all about you.
Yeah.
But now you're here.
And I totally succeeded all the things.
No, but that's the trick.
Yeah.
You know more than I do.
And you could watch me eat all of the things and learn without having to eat the things.
You get back to the campsite, the fire has been built higher.
The fire's been built higher.
Yeah, I know you extinguished it, but
Yeah.
they rebuilt it because, as it turns out, when you extinguished it and ran off, some things attacked because the fire wasn't there anymore.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So Roya relit the fire,
Okay.
and M has been killing these little bunny-like things. But instead of ears, they have like those spider pinsy things.
Oh. That not cute. Like regular bunnies.
What
more.
happened here?
Fire. Turns out that was keeping these things at bay.
Good to know.
So we collect more firewood then.
I think so.
Maybe we should keep a lit torch with us
And
as
then
we're walking through
Saphiro
here.
sees the stone column that they'd camped around. It's been worked. How do you know? It's perfectly square. And it rises up. And to a nice big scoopy thing like that, and then well actually if you think like 4 big points, and it has like a nice big rounder stone in the middle that has been painted bright red.
Oh.
Just one though, right?
Yes.
That's an interesting column.
So it's a good thing we didn't fall asleep beside it, against it.
We fell asleep close enough to it.
Very smooth. Pretty red stone.
Narrow my eyes at the redstone.
Is there any markings on the...
Yes!
Can I have a look at the markings?
Sure you can. Do you read Karroc runes?
I can read it. I don't understand it, but I can read it.
Ah, so you're reading it.
No, because I can't read it.
You just said you could.
I can... Oh, they're things!
No, you mean you can see them.
Ah, okay, then I can't read. I can see it. Do I recognise them as Karroc runes since I have seen them before?
If you want to.
No. I do, yes. So at least I
Then
can say...
yes, you do.
Do I need to make a religion roll, or
You might want to.
If Sulin can recognise them without a roll, I'm pretty sure I can.
Because we've seen them quite a few times, unfortunately.
That's a pass.
The Dark One's original emblem was a great big red gem set between uprised prongs, of which this seems to be a 3D representation of. Those are Karroc runes, and as a servant of your Dark Master, you can read them if you wish.
I'm not a servant of...
Your Dark Master?
You're a champion
Tora's
of them
not
instead.
a dark master.
He helped you on the boat!
So you think he's a good master?
Tor is a good master.
I mean, where was Tor when you were drowning? Whose
I
hand?
didn't drown.
Shh, whose hand cracked those engines open for you?
That you
Saved you.
returned you to Roya. I'm not
We're
helping.
moving on.
Feel comfortable here.
It's probably what was keeping so many things at bay, to be honest. Nobody wants to mess with that. Even his own servants don't want to mess with that.
Is the bunny meat foul like the other creature?
No, it smells alright.
Alright. Might grab a few of those and hang them on the end of the cart.
No worries.
Just so... none of us is butchery, that's the problem.
Yeah. About the best we can do.
What
is-
that basically means is that, yeah, of course you can still skin and get meat out of a thing, but it's not efficient.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so... Because I was going to try it with the cats.
I wouldn't go around making fugu or anything like that.
No.
So I was planning on doing it with the cats, but the cats... It's too much porcupine.
Not enough cat.
Yeah. But the bunnies
Too
at
much
least...
you pine, not enough pork. As Eaton would say.
She comes back, she's got a mouthful of prickles. She's like, I heard about porcupines. Mistake.
Yeah, so we'll collect up some of the rabbits,
Hang them off the thing.
You can do that.
bleed them.
Yeah, bleed them before we get moving, so we're not
Bleed them,
doing a big travel.
Yeah.
Leave it here. Leave it here. Got that. It's a reference to Bill Dude. The actor who said the...
I know.
Okay.
Second best movie of all time.
Space Cop, right?
Yeah, really.
Okay.
Cop.
Demon cop?
So, you guys get on the path again. You wend your way through this forbidding forest and you eventually come to a cut clearing. And paths lead off from it in 3 other directions.
Right. I'm guessing with the tracking, that all paths are used at the same equal.
Well, you haven't made that
But
check.
that's what I'm looking for to see.
I look down all 3 paths and then go, I have no memory of this place.
19. It's a fail. I know. It's
It's the story of your life, it seems.
They're all good.
they're all good.
They're all,
They're all good, bro.
they're all good.
They all look like paths you could use
Yeah.
and are used by others. Perhaps some Egyptians believe.
Which path heads off to where the dragon went?
Well, that's the thing. You don't know. This path that you've been on has been twisting around and winding around so much. Who can say?
What about the cart tracks?
What about them?
We saw some other cart tracks, so
He
they...
has to roll. He's the only one that's got the chance
It's a
of it.
tracking check, I'm afraid. These proficiencies exist for a reason.
Man, it's been old. It's been
Curse
more
my
than a
eyes, I
day.
can't see grooves in the ground.
Oh, you could do it.
don't know what could be natural,
You could roll for it, Saphiro.
That is a pass.
Yes, you can.
I don't have the proficiency.
The path
You've got a
heading
ring that
off
gives
to
you
the
it.
right
Approach, sorry.
True.
You forgot about that
is
one.
I did.
much wider and much more travelled.
More things walk this path. Wider, maybe better for carts, and if carts maybe means drow.
Also, it seems that paths all converge is normally towards a greater, larger area where there's more,
Larger than this, maybe even.
or a larger group of drow.
Or
Orcs.
Jamurk.
It's a funny name.
Not sure if I prefer regular Uruk.
Right, we need to keep moving. We can't stay in one spot too long, or the rabbits will approach again.
Must push on.
Well, that's a weird sentence.
I'll do the old harvest some more glowy mushrooms as we travel to keep the eye charged.
And then we go the well-worn path, I guess.
You travel the path. To its very end, do you travel it? Oh yes. To its very